Hello everyone and welcome back. I hope everyone's enjoying the holidays right now. And today I got something for the Titans. That's right, my crayon eating chunky boys and girls, this one's for you. Get ready to clap some cheeks like never before with the star of the show today, Worm God's Caress. Now I know what some of you might be thinking, oh, I've seen this build before. Trust me, no you haven't. What a few of you might be referring to is the solar or strand builds that revolve around this exotic. But have you seen what this thing can do with Arc? That's right, we're going to be in the Arc Titan, the epitome of punch. And I know there aren't any seasonal mods to bolster this subclass right now like Solar Strand or Stasis, but it doesn't need any. Trust. Okay, this build revolves around 4 main points. Titans, I know you guys aren't really used to counting that high, but believe me, you're going to feel so big brain explaining this to your fire team, even Warlock's going to look at you impressed. First off is Worm's God Caress, which received a rework, and now Burning Fist reads, defeating a target with melee or finisher grants escalating melee damage, which decays over time. And this is now indicated by a little meter that's in the bottom left. So to put it simply, the more punch, the stronger your punch is. Pretty simple. Next up is the main melee aspect of the build, and that is Winter's Bite. With its perk Weighted Edge, which states weapons melee stacks dealing increased damage and slows targets when loaded. And yes, for anyone who's wondering, the melee damage of the glaive does stack with Worm God. In fact, it goes up to 200% with the full 5 stacks of Burning Fist. Now, if we go to Carl to get some basic damage tests, we see that at base damage, Winter Bite is dealing 20,919. And as we run around and get a few stacks, we see that damage spikes up to 94,040. Keep in mind that because of Weighted Edge, it's going to do more damage as you hit your target. And I know the Altar of Sorrow's Nightmares aren't exactly the hardest enemies in the game, but they are pretty healthy. And if you take a look at the clips in the background, I'm able to chop them down pretty fast with this thing. In some of these clips, I don't even have a full 5 stacks, I have like 3 or 4, and I'm still able to knock them down. The glaive and the rework on these arms are just, they were meant for each other, basically. These things are insane. Now if you're watching this and you're wondering what the hell does this have to do with Arc, let me introduce you to the Cheap Clapper 9000, aka Thunderclap. Now at base, Thunderclap is going to be hitting Carl for 66,602, which on his own is pretty impressive. And at 4 stacks, it scales up to 275,207. Yes, I said 4 stacks, this wasn't a full meter. Carl was being difficult and either killed me or jumped away whenever I had a full 5 stacks. This was literally like the best I could get from about 2 hours of trying to record. Without a doubt, at 5 stacks, he would have been evaporated. Just straight up Thanos snapped. And this is great and all, but the problem is you can only use your Thunderclap like every minute or so, right? Now let me introduce you to the last piece of the puzzle, no reprieve. This is a criminally underrated slug shotgun from Season of the Plunder. And with this beauty, you can get your Thunderclap back with 3 shots because of the Pugilist and Wellspring combo. That's right, I said 3 shots. Just look at the background gameplay. I've slowed it down for you so you can see I'm not lying or trying to mess with you guys. This shotgun just flew under everyone's radar. And it really needs everyone just to take a second look at it because this thing really is a diamond in the rough. And it can also do the same thing with Demolitionist. Now for the subclass, I'm rocking pulse grenades to make ionic traces with Touch of Thunder to get a little bit of extra ability energy whenever I need it. And of course, we're going to be using Thunderclap with Knockout to become amplified and get some health regeneration after getting melee kills. And then you can throw on Spark of Feedback to increase melee damage after taking melee damage, Spark of Amplitude to create orbs of power after defeating targets rapidly while amplified, Spark of Resistance to be more resistant to incoming damage, and Spark of Instinct to jolt everyone around you once you reach critical health. This is everything I recommend, and this is what I was personally having the most fun with. But if there's something you want to switch around, go for it. And for my primary, I was using a Brigand's Law sidearm. A sidearm just made sense since I'm going to be in CQB with everything anyway, and Pugilist and Volt Shot on this just made sense. But feel free to swap this out for whatever it is you want, it's really not that important. Now the gameplay loop is very simple. You charge in and build up Burning Fist with Winter's Bite, jolting and being amplified as you rip and tear through the enemies. And once you see your target, you unleash Thunderclap and cripple it at the very least and then just finish it off with Winter Bite. Then get Thunderclap back with no reprieve and repeat, or you can hold on to it for the next tanky enemy. But let's be honest, unleashing a Thunderclap back to back is just so much damn fun. Another beautiful thing about this build is you can pretty much use whatever mods you want, because we're able to get our Thunderclap back so fast. I mean, it really is just up to you. The only thing I really do recommend is Special Ammo Finder, just to keep the shotgun fisting train going. Well, that's gonna be it, guys. A stupidly fun build, and I'm sure there's gonna be a few of you out there that just can improve upon this in some way, so have at it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, but above all else, keep a kind heart, keen mind, and a savage soul. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.